Welcome to Once Upon a Pipe, and I hope you're having a great day. This is Saturday, July the 15th, and I have my wonderful meerschaum pipe, which I got off of eBay, but the original stem that came with the pipe, was not the one that was pictured, so I wrote the guy back and see if he could send me this stem that was pictured with it. But this stem did not fit the pipe, so I had to make some adjustments. And in the process of doing so, I cracked the pipe right here. That's a daggone shame. So hence the camel tape. However, it does add a little bit of a different look to it, and my boys are real excited because it's camo. Anyways, in this pipe this morning, I enjoyed a delicious, I don't even know if delicious is the right word, but let me just tell you, it was about the best blend I've ever tried of any English. It's called Hearth and Home 10 to Midnight. It is the first blend to earn 5 stars from me, and I mean to tell you, it was absolutely wonderful. It absolutely went with this beautiful morning here in Kentucky with we had a little bit of gray skies, and it just rained a little bit, so just absolutely perfect. But I'm not going to be using this pipe right now. Instead, I'm going to be using something else. I am going to be using this. This is a Ben Wade eBay find. This is it does have some beautiful grain. I shined this up, which you probably can't tell because I've carried it in my pocket and used it already a few times this week. But I'm going to tell you why I'm using this pipe. This week, my wife and I, by the way, she's sitting right beside me over here. In fact, she's the one that told me to sit right here so you catch the greenery in the background. This pipe is very special, and I'm using it this morning because this week we were able to celebrate the 10th birthday of my third oldest child and son, Dalton. So this is called the Dalton Pipe. And here's a little idea for you out there who have kids. Doesn't make any difference what age they are. But if you find a pipe of yours that kind of fits them, this one fits Dalton, because when I hold it like this, it just, I don't know, it reminds me of Dalton. And so for each of my kids, I've got a pipe named after them. And when their birthday comes around, I will use their pipe for that week or several days during that week. And as I use it, it reminds me to pray for them, to be thankful for them throughout the day. So with this one, I get it, and I'll take this and I say, wow, this is the Dalton pipe. Lord, thank you for Dalton. He's such a great child. He's got such a wonderful sense of humor. I love his imagination, and thank you for blessing us with such a wonderful son. And so that's the Dalton pipe. When I think about that, I can, say a short prayer for Dalton. Anyways, it's a good idea for you to remember your children, where they are, what they're doing as you go throughout the week, because we get so busy that sometimes we have to be very intentional about our children and remembering them and praying for them. So anyways, I want to tell you where we are today. I have in here, actually, I'm not even sure what is in here because I just threw some stuff in this tin. This is a tin that I carry around with me. I'm getting a little low. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure what exactly is in here, but it's gonna be good, I know that much. So I love these little tins. Put these in my pocket, and keeps the tobacco fresh. Oh, this is what we're doing today. My wife and I, we were able to steal away for a moment to this wonderful place located at 108 South Elkhorn Road in King, Kentucky. It's called the Dixie Cafe, and we just had an absolutely fantastic breakfast. What a beautiful morning it is, and I would highly encourage you guys, if you get a chance to come out here, visit this place called the Dixie Cafe. It's in a beautiful setting. It's like I say, it's in King, Kentucky, so it's a very small town. The specialty on Saturdays is the blueberry pancakes. That's what I had, and it was fantastic. Let me see if I can show you my wife. She is joining me today. Oh, look at that. It looks like blue skies behind me when I turn that way. I just saw that. There's Miss Amy. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Amy, what did you have? What was your breakfast this morning?
I had the Monterey omelet, which was really good with bacon and tomatoes, and I think they managed to stuff a whole sliced avocado in there, and then it was topped with chili. Oh, and of course Monterey cheese as well.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow, that sounds good. Certainly it does sound a little healthier than what I had, but nonetheless we really enjoyed that. So we took some time yesterday. We traveled to Louisville, which isn't really a big trip for us, but we traveled to Louisville to the World Evangel Center, Prayer Center, and we heard Perry Stone. We'll be going there tonight. He had a really interesting teaching that was highly relevant to the events that are going on in our world today, especially in the Middle East and Turkey, and with Britain exiting the EU. Just very fascinating. So we look forward to getting some more of that. Also, what we are doing is thinking of ideas, since Dalton did turn 10 years old, for each of the kids' birthdays once they turn 10. My wife likes to do these capsule things. What can you explain what the capsules are? We never did it when I was a kid.
It's something that my parents did as a tradition when I was growing up, and they had 6 kids, and so when we turned 10, we got a little treasure chest full of gelatin capsules, and inside those capsules was a small piece of paper all rolled up, and then we opened it up and unrolled the piece of paper, and on it was an activity that we got to do with our parents. And so it was just a way for them to have special one-on-one time with us throughout our 10th year.
Because we have 5 kids, and you know how schedules get really busy, we're going to modify that. So I think what we're going to do is pick 12 things. So once a month we're going to do a special thing with just Dalton. It's his day, and we'll do that once a month for Dalton, and it's really special. And then it gives the other younger kids something to look forward to on their 10th birthday. And it's
this might be something that he likes to do.
You know, like ride motorcycles with Daddy.
Yeah. Go out for hot chocolate with Mommy.
Ride motorcycles with Daddy.
you know, play a game together. It doesn't have to be expensive or elaborate. It's just something to do together.
And we might even ride motorcycles together 3 or 4 times. There's nothing wrong with duplicating them. You know, you can duplicate them, because the main thing is that you spend time together with them, and it's a way to honor them and remember them, not just on their birthday but throughout the whole year. So I think that's pretty cool. Most of you are aware out there of the events that have taken place in Nice, France, and so that's the other thing that we've been doing with our kids, is just asking them to pray for the people in France. And I've shared with them, as we're making our way through the Psalms, we are now on the 140th Psalm. I thought it was going to take us 6 months to get through that, but actually we've cooked through it pretty good. It's only taken us about a month and a half to read through the Psalms, and kind of, you know, we kind of discuss it a little bit as we go along. But it was just for them ever present reminder of the evil that is within the world, and how much we need to trust God, and it makes us look forward to the second coming of Christ as well, because that will be the only true answer to the peace that we seek. It will not come from Mr. Obama, I can tell you that much, nor from any other political leader. But I mentioned that to say this: my wife has 2 sisters living in France currently, and so that when events happen over there, they seem to be particularly alarming or alerting to us, because of her sisters living there. And so, yeah, makes us want to pray more for them, and certainly, of course, we remember the tragedies in our own homeland and how much this nation itself needs prayer. But anyways, I want to encourage you guys to have a great day. You know, enjoy what God has given you in this creation. I'm here in a second. Let me show you this wonderful background behind me. We had breakfast out on the deck this morning because it was so beautiful. But there's a creek right over my shoulder here. You can hear the birds, the crickets, being outdoors in nature. What a wonderful way to enjoy your quiet time, to enjoy your whatever your blend is for that moment, to step outside and appreciate God's creation. It reminds me of the psalm when he says, "The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein." A lot of times I think about the special place in my home where I used to sit, and I have my pipe collection set up in my study, and I enjoyed so many moments there. But I will tell you that being outside in nature, as most of you know that, it adds a little bit to it. Maybe even deepens the appreciation for that moment. So I'm going to be quiet now and just let you look at the background here. sometimes I think our silence and hearing God's creation speak says more than what I could ever say in a 15-minute video. God bless you, and this is how it is here on Once Upon a Pipe. And visit the Dixie Cafe, King, Kentucky.